I probably didn't need to do that again.
No, you just did that before.
You know what? I'm a space cadet. I still get through this shit. I make it work.
Did anyone ever beat that pinball game that came with Windows?
It's pinball. You don't beat it. You just go for the high score.
Not true. Pinball has quests and objectives if you actually understand pinball.
Yeah, that get you bonus points, and then they reset.
No, you do all the quests and objectives and it goes up levels, and then finally you do the last thing on the pinball. When you've done the last thing,
and
you have
then
quote-unquote
resets.
Right, but like there is objectives and there is progression and there is
It's like
quests.
Donkey Kong. It just rolls over. But yes, there's side objectives to smack the ball with the paddles.
Like Medieval Madness. I mean, you had to kill the King of Pain. That was the objective in that pinball game. It was hard to do because I never got that far. I think I killed 4 castles before I lost my last ball. And I owned that pinball machine until I sold it. I should never have sold it, but I needed the money. I mean, I absolutely needed the money. I was down to nothing. I intended to keep that pinball machine forever. Suckers items going to be in my house forever, but nope, I had to sell it.
Ow! I slash. I would only hit one person.
I even registered my serial number with the Medieval Madness. There's a website. People who own that game, you register your serial numbers because there's so few of those in circulation. So he's going to re-register.
Pokemon pinball. I'm talking about traditional pinball. I'm not talking about video pinball.
Not 70s and 80s pinball, but right at the 90s, pinball started to have objectives and stories, sort of.
Yes, but they still cycled. We had a pinball machine at Sharper Image when I worked there. I'm terrible at pinball, but we had people there who were really good at pinball, and I watched them play through all the objectives. And you know what? It just rolls over, and you keep playing.
Yes, but if you've done all the objectives, you can say you've beaten the game.
What's up, Plume 2 Gamer? Your English isn't good,
sorry,
but you
my
like
English
watching.
isn't
Dude, your English is actually pretty solid.
I think you're fine.
So
What
far
nationality-
as I've seen, your English is pretty good.
what
Your
nationality are
English
you?
so far has been better than many native speakers that I know.
So his nationality is Danish, Polish.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, I
There's
asked him.
some...
I asked him.
Well, why are you throwing out Danish and Polish? Why are you making that assumption? How many nationalities are there?
The Danes owned Greenland for a long time, and they kind of still do, but not really.
What does
That's
that have
like-
to do with anything?
I have this thing about that. And then there's also the Poles that Hitler destroyed in World War II. by
Zen!
invading Poland. But
Focus, man.
there's
Oh my
also-
god, stay on target. What are you talking about? It's like sometimes you just like stroke out and start talking about nonsensical history stuff.
Oh, sorry. It's not nonsensical, it's just non sequitur. It's non sequitur, not nonsensical. Because my content area knowledge is strong. That was one of my A+ evaluation bullet points.
There you go, Metabel. Your score carries over in New Game Plus.
Okay. There you go. Does anyone... This game, I made up a song, Bunny Booby, so I'm
Stop.
not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. But you can look up on my YouTube, Bunny Boobies, it's there. I thought that you guys would enjoy that. Like, people who just joined and don't know. I'll scare them away forever, but, you know, still. I'll scare... because that's what I do in life. I scare people away.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
I don't mean to, it just happens.
You know, I can help you with that. It's really easy. I learned how to do it some time ago. Before you open your mouth, think about what you're going to say. And ask yourself, would this agitate somebody?
But you see, in my brain, it wouldn't. That's...
You,
Oh,
that,
shit! Melody!
See, the problem is then that you are thinking selfishly. You're thinking like a sociopath. You're not being empathetic. No, shut up, shut up, shut up. I am not done. You're not thinking in the terms of how others might think. You can't say, well, this wouldn't bother me, so I should just go ahead and say it. You should think, would this bother anybody in my audience?
Well, my brain says, would this bother anyone who's intelligent? And usually the answer is no.
Which is such a limited view.
Well, actually...
You're limiting yourself so much by saying if somebody doesn't agree with this, then they're not intelligent. You need to be... The person that you should always be most critical of is yourself.
Well, that's how it always works, because, you know, you're your own worst critic. Maybe you should revive Melody.
Yeah, working on it. Do I not have revive? Is that on Olean?
Not yet. Not yet. It's not a thing yet.
Shut up. Shut up. You're wrong. Right there. Revivify.
I know, but I wanted to bitch.
You wanted to be wrong again. You're going for a record of wrongness on this stream.
I actually would like to do it in sets of 3, so I have one more to be wrong today. There's Batman Forever.
Okay, yeah, so Mary does make a good point.
Okay, I'll read it.
If you're handsome and you have a Scottish accent, you can get away with saying more offensive things.
That's because no one understands your context, because your euphemisms and your slurs and your what's it called? The language you use, the slang. Your slang is not known to the rest of the world, so people don't understand what you just said. So there you go.
Well, still, being handsome also adds something to it.
Oh, if you're attractive,
and you know what? Even if it's not euphemisms, I bet that Mary could get away with it anyways. Again, because of the accent. Because the Scottish accent to us Americans just sounds fantastic.
He's got to be curly redhead, right?
Wonderful, even. As Reggie says.
Scottish is totally separate language from English, trust me. Shut up. Don't comment.
I don't have to comment. I think you can hear what I'm thinking.
Sex rooms are okay in Scotland. Sweet! I'm going there. Dude, you talking about...
Prepare yourself, Mary. Zen's going to Scotland.
Dude.
That sounds like a movie series, like Ernest Goes to Camp, Zen Goes to Scotland.
I would actually probably never make it out. That's not Russian. In Soviet Russia, games play you.
God, that was... You're worse at accents than I am. Congratulations.
There are some accents I'm good at, like Yoshi.
Like what?
Yoshi.
That's not an... That's a voice, that's not an accent.
Well, just replace the vodka with rubbing alcohol. I'd be dead. You can't drink rubbing alcohol. First it blinds you, then it kills you.
That's what they're saying, Zen.
I hate you guys so much. You guys suck. No way.
Finally kick in.
With rubbing alcohol.
Aww.
I have to drink either hydrogen peroxide or isopropyl, and that was
Between like today and like the shit you were talking about Pokemon on Monday, like you're not making many friends right now.
Your voice, like when you said, Zen, I think you're trolling me, like after I posted a few things, my brain said, I think Saigan's gonna think I'm trolling him, and you instantly said that, and I go, called it. Saigan's gonna think that I'm trolling him.
Well, you know, sometimes it hits a point where you talk and you talk and you talk, and I have to like look at what you're saying or listen to what you're saying. I'm like, there's no fucking way he's for real. He's just trying to piss me off at this point.
No, I wasn't, but my brain said he's gonna think I'm trolling him now. I just know it. And that's exactly what you said. Like 2 minutes later.
Get out of
like,
here.
Oh, shit.
I'm not of dissent.
No. Go in the cave.
Scram, kid. Well, he said prison, so I didn't know if like I'd talk to one of these guys and he'd be like, oh, here's a secret entrance to the prison, so...
I drink with Zen only because I'm convinced he'd pass it. No, Mary, I can drink anyone on the table.
You realize you just said that to a Scotsman, right?
Yeah, but see,
I can believe that I can make the attempt, because I'm used to drinking at high altitude. You're from
Right.
Florida. You don't stand a chance against the Scotsman.
See, but you don't know that. Okay, how much alcohol do you drink in a week?
It depends on the week.
Okay, ballpark.
Ballpark? I don't know. It depends on the week. Like, I haven't had a drink in 2 weeks right now.
Okay, but when you do...
Or no, I guess
like,
I had it like a beer, but beer doesn't count.
I don't think beer counts.
I don't know. Some days I'll go through, like, half a bottle of rum. Other times it'll take me a month to go through. It totally depends.
Well, I average a 1.75 liter every week.
Okay, that doesn't mean that you're going to have higher tolerance than Mary, who I think I've only ever spoken to Mary when he's been sober once.
Well, Mary could be buzzed 100% of the time. It's true, and I'm usually buzzed, but my current record is 2.
Jesus,
and 1/2
Mary. See,
bottles.
now that actually, I no longer know if I could beat you. That seems like a stretch for me.
When you say bottles, I bet you that you're meaning the 250 milliliter bottles, right? That would make sense. The 250s are hand-sized. They still will get you shit-faced if you're not used to it.
I need to get you guys on Skype together, and you two can do the fucking drinking contest while I play a game and laugh at you or something.
Do you want to arrange this for, like, New Year's Eve? Because that's my drinking night up the ass. I mean, if you really want
I
to
work
this,
on New Year's Day.
But you do stuff New Year's Day, Saigan?
I work on New Year's Day.
Oh my god, that sucks ass. Is there a day before your day off? I actually want to engage you, Saigan, in not a drinking contest, but a drinking social. We're not playing games, but we're just
like a Google Hangouts.
Yeah, but we're doing camera and
I cannot get in
just
there.
so we can verify that we're actually drinking. Because I mean, you could pretend you're drinking all night. I can pretend I'm buzzed all night, but it would be really
who does that? Teenagers? I'm so drunk.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, but it's more personal when you see the face. And I'll turn my camera on.
I have a call. Hang on.
Okay. Did you try entering the back of the castle? He can't. The castle has one entrance through the front. It's not Dragon Warrior 3, where you walk to the kitchen that has like no security. Oh, you're here to make a delivery? We'll walk right in. Derpy derpy derp. Like he doesn't even ask for any kind of ID, even though I don't think ID exists in Dragon Quest. He doesn't ask for like, can I see your delivery goods? That would have made sense. It would have made sense in DQ3 if you said, can I see your goods, and you had to go buy some shit. Like you had to go buy a bunch of moonwort bulbs or herbs. Like, you have them in your inventory, and you show him, he's like, oh yeah, you're making a delivery, walk right in. Like, at least you have to have them, But in the original Dragon Warrior 3, your inventory was limited to 8 items. So that means you'd have to buy a lot of shit and just, like, stuff it in your inventory. Which would be interesting because there's no bag in the original. So, Nobody in video games are ever up to anything bad, Zen. Not true. There are games where there are characters who are up to a lot of bad stuff. Dude, you haven't played, like, a ton of really weird games. Saigon's playing, but he's not talking. So, this means that he's doing his thing, his call thing while playing, which is fine. I gotta carry you guys for probably 5 minutes. It's okay. How y'all doing? How's your mom? Good. Okay. What are you drinking tonight? Whiskey, vodka, rum, beer. Just post away what you're having, or what you will have, or what you did have, or what you can't have because you don't drink. The bag was the lifesaver. Yeah, but the bag is a mixed bag. Haha, predictable joke. Because the bag I love, and I always thought Dragon Warrior needed one, but at the same time, no, not at the same time. Dragon Warrior needed that from the beginning because Final Fantasy had a bag, not for equipment, not for armor, weapons, or not for armor or weapons, but it had a bag for items. And you could carry 99 of items in the original Final Fantasy. And when I played that, and I played Dragon Warrior first, and I played that game, then I played Dragon Warrior 3, and thought, why can't I hold 99 herbs? You know, why do herbs take up a slot in my inventory? Why can't I have a separate item list for this crap? And that is something that Dragon Warrior needed from the get-go, because herbs aren't worth it until Dragon Warrior 5 when the bag was introduced. Actually, I think the bag came in 7. Because I don't remember the bag being there in the original SNES, Super Famicom version of DQ5, which I played the translated ROM of. I think the bag was introduced either in 6 or 7. I want to say 7 because 7's the first game we got in the West that had a bag. Then they remade all the games with a bag. So, derpy derp, right? Let me look at chat. The wagon is great. Mary drinks Captain Morgan's dark most of the time because it's cheap. I don't know. Sailor Jerry is cheaper, and Admiral Nielsen is cheaper, and they're comparable. Matter of fact, they taste the same almost. So if you're not, you should do Sailor Jerry instead of Captain Morgan's. It's a little better price. Same value for the buck. It's a little better. Albalert Albunda is my whiskey of choice. Never heard of it, but it's a whiskey. Is it a bourbon whiskey? Is it a Scotch whiskey? Or is it a cognac whiskey? 3 types of whiskeys that I know of. FF also gave you 800% more consumables than you needed. Probably did. The bag was there in 5. Okay, I don't remember that in 5. In the Super Famicom version now, not remakes.
Alright, I'm back. I don't see anybody in chat yelling at Zen, so thank you, Zen, for behaving.
We're talking about the bag and stuff, and I'm thinking, they said the bag was introduced in Dragon Quest V, and I said the Famicom version was the Super Famicom version, the first game they gave you the bag. Because the first game we got in the West that had the bag was Dragon Warrior 7. It was still called Warrior 7. No,
the Game Boy port.
No, those didn't come out.
Dragon Warrior 3.
Okay, you're right. The port of 3 had a bag, but that was a port. I guess I'm talking. Okay, you're right. I can argue that the port of 3 for the Game Boy Color had a bag. That's your third one. You did it.
Oh, like it's such a rare thing.
Saigan, we have to do the whole thing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, what do we have for him, Johnny?
What are you doing?
Actually, I already gave you your gift.
Was that some Price of Right shit?
I gave you your unepic.
Price is Right?
Yeah, that was. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Abelor Abunad. Abelor Abunad is a Scotch whiskey bottled at cask strength, so roughly 60% volume. I can do 60%.
I have never seen
60% goes down smooth.
I have never seen 120 proof in the U.S. Not in the U.S.
You're not looking.
I've seen 99 proof with schnapps.
You're not looking.
I have also seen Everclear. Which
Where
is
are you looking?
I have seen Everclear, which is like 190 proof, but I have never seen 120 proof.
Everclear is shit. If I want.
Oh, it's shit. No, Everclear can kill you. The warning label on it specifically says can cause liver failure.
Any alcohol can cause liver failure.
No, but Everclear.
Drinking too much water can cause liver failure.
Yeah, but Everclear is the worst alcohol you can drink. It's basically 90% alcohol by volume. That's Everclear. And it's consumable. It is able to be drunk at 90% alcohol.
So is moonshine.
Yeah, but Everclear is legal. Moonshine by
so
definition.
Is moonshine.
Well, moonshine by definition means you brewed it yourself and you're selling it under the table without taxes. That's moonshine.
No, moonshine is a particular kind of liquor.
Well, no one's gonna drink rubbing alcohol if they have a brain, okay? Metal, babble, slime, bubble slime. If you drink rubbing alcohol, you have no brain.
What I'm supposed to do. That guy said that his
mum talk to you. And
No, not his mom. He said that his friend knew a way in. Is his friend back at town?
Maybe. Yeah, might want to.
His friend might be back at town.
Yeah, I know. You're like wandering around, but that's fine.
But yeah, man, you can get
50% alcohol is the highest I've seen by volume in the U.S. In most liquor stores.
You can get
40% by volume is with most high-end rums.
You can get some pretty rough moonshine off the shelves here in town.
Colorado's a different state, okay?
Colorado is a different state. We do have a lot of friendly laws regarding brewing your own beer and making your own spirits.
Okay,
so
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. And then selling it in like local stores too. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Colorado is super friendly to like small breweries and small
we don't have
craft.
That in Florida. I mean, we have local wines, but wine is the thing in Florida. There's a lot of local wine distilleries, but not a lot of local breweries for liquor, just wine. I think it has to do with some sort of weird Florida law with percent by volume, you know? Because religion...
Microbreweries, thank you, Ashes. That was the word I was looking for. There's no day or night system, Metabel.
Nope.
Which means I missed talking to somebody.
Which means you gotta talk to everyone again, yes.
And then, well, once I get back to town, I do need to end the stream. That phone call was Perry. She's on her way home.
Oh, that's okay because we know that your Perry life comes before my life.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't argue that. It comes before mine. Like, no argument here. Okay. Although after he leaves, I'm gonna stream some FTL if any of you guys want to see that. Probably not, but I'll do it anyway. Just for you. Golden thread. Those are fun to find because need a few things. Dude, I didn't argue that. Perry, like, I would alliterate Perry but Perry just has like all of the goods that I don't have for Saigan. Because female. Because I think it goes beyond female. I think it goes to relationship. I think it goes to connection. So I would say.
Okay, he's home
without
now.
Saigan's
Do I have
input,
to talk to him
say,
again?
Like I said.
A friend of mine knows a way you can sneak in through the prison in the castle. Go talk with him.
Gotta find
That's the dumbest fucking... That's not a lead.
Basically, find the...
I have a friend who can help you. That's great. Where is he?
Go down there. You haven't gone down yet.
I can't.
Oh. Because reasons.
I stayed at the inn after I spoke to him, though.
Yeah, you don't have to sleep again. I mean, you're fine.
Jesus.
Just save now and close it.
And worry about it next time?
Yeah, we'll worry about it next time. Because, I mean, you know, you have in real life stuff to do. Although, I'll hang out with you as long as you're able to.
Well, she's not home yet, but I am definitely trying to wind this down, but god damn.
I had pizza for dinner tonight. It was simple, but it was fun.
There's no...
There's some dudes. Like, there's a dude right there. Could you talk to that little dude? Oh, why did you sleep? Okay, never mind. There's a dude down there in the inn. He's just...
Yeah, I talked to him already.
Okay. And then there's a dude... Maybe there's a dude...
I talked to the 3 dudes at the castle. I talked to the dude in the cave.
Don't do anything.
I talked to this fucking dude here.
And that chick up there who doesn't say anything, and then that asshole down there. I used to work at the castle. I just couldn't. Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I just had to not walk away from him. Oh, you're looking for a way back into the castle. Yeah, I know a way. There's a large-scale prison below the castle. There's actually an outside entrance to the prison north of the castle behind a small mountain range. You can use that passage. Okay, so it's hidden behind the castle. You'll need me to open the door to the passageway. I'll head that way to open up the door for you.
Oh.
All right. I can save now.
Time to save.
Meet me north of the castle behind a small mountain range. You can't miss it.
Every time you say that, it means,
Saigan,
like,
a week from now, you're going to watch this video wondering where the hell you're supposed to be going. This is it. This is it. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Zen, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being on your better behavior today.
I tried. It was a little better, I think, than most days. Even though I've had about 7 shots right now, but we're good. Okay.
I'll have to work with you and Mary to arrange this drinking contest.
Then you have the drink with us.
I'll drink with you guys, but I'm not going to be engaged in this contest. I got kids to take care of.
But you still have to like have some. Okay, later.
Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Thanks.